Good morning. Hello, everyone. I am going to ask you to purchase a badge if you would like to support the platform. I'm going to start off this live by asking you to purchase a badge. I'm actually going to ask you. Okay? That is a way that you can support the platform. And it doesn't cost that much, honestly. Good morning. Good morning. I'm sober this morning because you all, this month has been a little bit challenging. This has been a very challenging month for a myriad of reasons. So I have personal reasons why this month has been very challenging. And it is just, the world at large is becoming more and more uncertain. And so I'm a little sober this morning coming to you, but I just want to say good morning. I want to ask you to support the platform by purchasing a badge of any amount. It really does help. Thank you so much. So let's see. John Gilbreth bought the first badge. Thank you. I so appreciate you. But it does help the platform when you purchase a badge. For those of us who are creators, it makes a difference. It really does. Thank you, John. I appreciate you. So I have been asked by a few people to come on live as a mental health professional because my platform is not necessarily about mental health and being a therapist, but I was. Thank you so much, Titan Security. I appreciate you. Thank you. But as a mental health professional, a lot of people may not realize that I am a licensed therapist. And so I talk about mental health quite a bit outside of social media. I am often asked, thank you, DJ Randall Entertainment. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you. Please consider supporting the platform and purchasing a badge. So I just so appreciate you all. But I'm asked quite a bit off social media to discuss issues related to mental health because I am a licensed therapist. I have a private practice here in Virginia. And so I will do symposiums and talks, and I will do different, just different things to talk about mental health. I'll go on people's podcasts or go on people's Zoom meetings and do different things talking about mental health. And I wanted to talk a little bit about that today because a lot of us, myself included, are challenged right now when it comes to staying hopeful, being encouraged, just staying prayed up and, just staying hopeful and being encouraged and staying strong mentally, physically, emotionally strong. For some of us, that's going to look different. So for me, that looks like taking time away. That looks like taking time by myself. And for everybody, it doesn't work that way. So for some people, they need to be around other people. They are more extroverted. They are energized by the energy of other people. And if you're one of those people, that means that you need to be around other people, and preferably people who are positive, people who are uplifting, people who are encouraging, people who are huggers, who are givers, right? So if you're an extrovert, those are your people. You need to be around people to feel the love and feel the encouragement and to be uplifted. If you are introverted, this is what's interesting. So if you're introverted like me, it's actually quite the opposite. You don't need to necessarily be around people, even people who are positive and encouraging. For you, it's more about going within. It's more about going within, going to a spiritual practice, spending time in nature, but really being by yourself, being alone. Like that's your thing. You don't necessarily need other people to be in the presence of other people. And even if those people are good, even if they're positive, even if they're uplifting, you don't necessarily need that. You need to go within. You need to go to your higher power, your higher source. You need to be out in nature. You need to be around your animals. That's how you're getting recharged and refocused. But right now, it's a hard time. It's an uncertain time. And depending on how you're wired is how you're going to deal with that. And so for me, that looks like taking time away from social media. That looks like taking time away from my DMs. I get a lot of DMs. And every single one of those DMs takes a little piece of energy away from me. It does not energize me at all. It actually takes a lot of energy to respond to DMs, to respond to messages, questions. Those things drain me. They don't energize me, they drain me. And so sometimes I will take time away. Sometimes I'll take a few days. Sometimes I'll take a week. So I went to San Francisco on Saturday. I got back on Tuesday. I was incredibly jet lagged. I tried to call myself staying on East Coast time. I don't know why I even said that, because that did not happen. And so I really wasn't quite myself until Thursday. So I wasn't really posting much. I haven't gone live in a little while because I need this time to go inside. I need this time to be with my God. I need this time to be with Jesus. I need this time to hear from him, to hear from my God. So it wasn't just me talking to him. It was, what is he saying to me? I needed that time to really reflect and to ask for guidance and direction and to get some, direction for where I am in my life and where I'm going. But we all need to do that. We need to be connected to a source. We need to be connected to a spiritual higher source. We need to be connected to people that are safe, that love us and that we love. We need to be connected to nature. We need to be connected to good music, good food, good drink. We need to be connected to things that are positive, that are going to have a positive impact on our lives. And a lot of us, that is not the case. We are drained. We are having the life sucked right out of us, whether it is through our social media, whether it is through people that are not positive, people that are draining us. And we're wondering where to turn, right? We're wondering where to turn. You all, if you're not a believer, if you do not believe in God, if you do not believe Jesus died for your sins, if Jesus is not the Lord of your life, if you do not believe in the Bible, if you do not believe in any of that, okay, I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you. And if anything, I'm grieved. I'm grieved for you that you don't have a belief in anything. Because I'm going to be frank, I don't know how you live. I don't know how you survive out here in the world and you don't believe in anything. You don't believe in anything higher than you. You don't believe in the healing power of nature. You don't believe that there is a creator out here that created everything, including you, the owner, the creator and the owner of you, and you don't know how to connect to that source. You don't believe in anything. Like, man, I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you survive out here with everything that's going on, and you don't have any connection to the higher spiritual plane. Yeah, good luck. I don't know how you do it. But I thank God every day for him. I really do. Every single day. I thank God that I can plug into that source, that I can receive guidance and direction, that I can tell him anything without judgment, anything without condemnation or feeling bad. And I will receive a measure of comfort. I just thank God for that every day. Every single day. So that's what I'm plugged into right now. And so I have a limited amount of plugs in which I can plug into things. So every time you're spending time with people, that's a plug. You're plugging into that person and that plug is attached to you. Every time you're plugged into the phone, you're plugged into social media, you're plugged into your work, you're plugged into whatever, the television. You are plugged into all of those things. I have a limited amount of plugs in which I can plug into things. And I'm going to be frank with you all. There's plenty of times where I unplug from a lot of things that are not sending anything good my way. And the main plug I have is to God, is to Jesus. And so that's my main source. That's my main source of energy. That's my main source of, I have to plug into that. But sometimes I have to unplug from things so that I can plug into that. And that's my main source. But you got to have something. Because if you don't, this world will chew you up and spit you back out. And it will think nothing of it. The Bible says that the devil, and some of you all don't want to go here, but I'm going to go here because I'm led by the Spirit right now to tell you this. The devil is real. Satan is real. His demons are real. And they reside on the spiritual plane. But guess what? They're also down here on earth. You can't see it. You can't smell it. You can't taste it. You can't touch it. But it's here. It's real. And its main objective is to destroy you. I want you to hear this and hear this well. The devil's main objective is to destroy you. And guess what his number one way of doing that is? Get you to take yourself out. I got to get this person to take themselves out. Right? That's the main objective, is to get you to destroy you. Is to get you addicted to something. Is to get you addicted to substances, addicted to porn, addicted to shopping or gambling. Is to get you to make dumb decisions that will affect the rest of your life. And y'all really be thinking that Satan is like, oh, he doing something to me. No, he getting you to destroy you. He getting in your mind, getting in your spirit, getting in your soul, and getting you to make stupid decisions. Getting you out here sleeping around with everybody and impregnating people and all this. He getting you to do that. He getting you to make dumb decisions with your money and with your time. Like I said, it's the greatest, ruse that ever was. All I have to do is get these fools to turn against each other. And he's winning. Like, can I be honest? He's winning. He's winning. We are the most divided we have ever been in history. Because, I got to get black people to hate other black people. I got to get women to hate men and men to hate women. I got to get white people to hate black people and black people to hate Asian people. And I got to get, I got to turn straight people against gay people. Like, I just got to, chaos. You look up Satan in the dictionary and you will see chaos. Complete and utter chaos. Yeah. That's what I'm on. And so, you want to feed your flesh with that? Okay. And what you reap is what you will sow. But some of us, we got to take breaks. We got to take breaks. If you're here on this live and you're watching this, or if you're watching the replay, is a reason why. Like, I don't believe anything just happens. It's a reason why you're hearing this message. You need to take a break. You either need to, depending on how you're wired, you need to be with good people, or you need to go inside of yourself. So if you're extroverted, find good people. Find wonderfully loving, kind, helpful people. People that can pour into you. People that can love on you. People that can speak life and words of encouragement to you. I do it to people all the time. But guess what? I'm an introvert. And I don't work like that. I need to be by myself. I tell people this all the time. Me helping myself is being by myself. Me helping myself is withdrawing from other people. That's how I help myself. Because I am Clem Johnson. Thank you so much for buying a badge. Thank you. I so appreciate you. Thank you so much. But that's how I help myself. I have to go inside. I have to spend time with my God. I have to spend time in his word. I have to spend time writing his word, speaking his word, listening to his word. I have to be with God. I have to be with Jesus. I have to hear his voice. I have to hear his direction. And so that's what I'm going to be doing. So what I love about the month of December, this is what I've been talking to a lot of my counseling clients about. The month of December is my favorite month, and it's for this reason. I spend the entire month of December journaling and reflecting on the last 11 months that we've been in. I really reflect in the entire month of December. I also love December because it has 31 days and it's the Christmas month. I love Christmas. I love everything about it. The sights, the sounds, the taste, the touch, the smell of Christmas. I love everything about it. But it's my month of reflection. And then the last week of December, I spend that entire week in creating intentions for the new year. So I reflect over the last 11 months, and then the entire month of December, I start planning, I start intending, I start dreaming, I start, having goals and dreams and just ideas, things that I want to manifest in the new year. I create a vision board that final week of December. And remember that vision board is just, it's a visual tool. Like everything that I put on it, I know it's not going to come to pass. It's a visual tool. I have things on my vision board from this year. I have cities that I wanted to go to and countries and places. And there's a lot of places I did not go to. But it's a symbolism. It's a visual symbol of travel. It's a visual symbol of abundance. It's a visual symbol of prosperity, love, right? So I may put wedding dresses or wedding rings or, I may put that on the vision board. And even if I don't get married in that year, it's a symbolism of love. It's a symbolism of partnership. So understand that about vision boards. Sometimes people take vision boards so literally that I've got to put everything that I want to happen on that vision board and it's got to happen just like that. No, it's a symbol. It is a symbol, and it's the feeling behind it. It's the expression of what you want to come into your life. That's what a vision board is. Okay? It is not about, putting, the exact specific things that you want to show up. It's not about that. Hello, Glam Gal 79. Hi. But it's a symbol. It's a spirit. It's a feeling behind those things. That's what your vision board is about. So I never get so hemmed up on the things that I put on my vision board and then not happening. I never get hemmed up about that because it's all in the spirit of it. That's what the vision board is about. But I want to give this to you, to consider that take the rest of this month and really reflect over the last 11 months, reflect over the good and the bad, and then make plans, make intentions for next year. Okay, for what do you want to see come into your life? What do you want to manifest? What do you want more of, less of? Like, get really clear. Most people do not reflect, do not journal, do not meditate, do not pray, do not study. They don't do the things that could bring a lot of good change and good success into your life. Most people don't. Most people don't even spend time in silence. They don't even spend time 10 minutes a day being quiet with no television and no, music on and no talking, like nothing. Spend time in silence. Okay? It's funny you're talking about a vision board. I told my sister we need to do a vision board of what we want to manifest. Yeah. I've been telling people, if you're on this live, if you're listening to this right now, it is not by happenstance. It is not a oops. You're meant to see this. We must become more intentional. We are co-creators of our life. Life is not happening to you. I'm always telling people this. Life is not happening to you. You are creating your life. Your thoughts are creating your life. Your choices are creating your life. You are co-creating your life. And if you believe in God, like I do, if you believe in Christ, it has the ability to co-create your life. It can do the part that you can't do. There is a whole spiritual realm out here in which things exist. And guess what? Because I'm in an earth suit, because I'm a human being, I can only go so far. But I can reach into that spiritual realm. I can call upon angels. I can call upon God to do what I cannot do. And so a lot of us, we don't even know anything about this. But yeah, it's a thing. There are things that God has brought into my physical human existence that I could never do. because, I don't operate on that plane. I operate on a physical plane. I do what's within my ability to do. That's as far as I can go. So, thank you. She says, yes, it wasn't by accident. No, it wasn't. Okay, so it's getting more and more uncertain. And we know this. The Bible has prophesied this, that these times we're going to get crazy. Y'all, I can't make this up. These times are going to get crazy. I've been looking on Etsy for a vision board. Do you have any suggestions? So a vision board, let me tell you, at one point, my vision board was a wall in my bedroom. I used my entire wall that was across from my bed as a vision board. And I'll see if I can find pictures of it, but I literally put stuff up on my entire wall. Anything can be a vision board. A piece of cardboard, one of those things that the kids use to make their science project. Anything can be a vision board. You can do it on your phone. They have apps for it. You can do it on your computer. It really is up to you. You can be as creative as you want to be when it comes to your vision board. But yeah, let's start getting intentional. Let's start getting intentional. That's how we're going to get the life that we want. A lot of you all are in a life that you don't want, and it's because you're not intending anything. You're making bad choices. You're not taking time to reflect. You're not sitting in silence. You're not meditating. You're not praying. You're not reading. You're not growing. You're not willing to cut people out of your life that don't have any business in your life. You're more worried about how you're going to feel about it. How they going to feel about it. You're more worried about that than actually having the life that you want. Becoming more self-aware has taken my relationship with God higher. He shows me the crazy by piquing my anxiety. Yeah, he will. You're going to feel it in your body. That something ain't right. You're going to feel it in your body. I have a request to join the live. Let me see if I can tighten security. Let's see. But yeah, we've got to do whatever each person needs to do to store yourself up, because this mental health thing is no joke. Here's something that I definitely talk to people about. I even talk to people about this in my practice, and it's controversial. I don't talk to everybody about this. I have to be led to talk to people about this, but here goes. So the rise in depression, the rise in anxiety that we're seeing, right? Unprecedented numbers of people who are depressed or anxious, unprecedented numbers of people on mental health medication, unprecedented. And we never stop to think, what is happening? What is going on? What's really going on? That I read a study about a month ago that said millennials, the rate of millennials that report depression and anxiety is 41%. That number is insane. That's an insane number. 41% of millennial people are depressed or anxious or both, because that's what, when people come into my practice, they always tie the two together, depressed and anxious. And we're not stopping to ask ourselves, why? What is the root cause of this? You know what we're doing? We're medicating ourselves. We're coming into therapy. And here's the thing I'm going to say that is a very unpopular opinion, I have a lot of people that come into therapy because they don't have any friends. They don't have anyone to talk to. Their family relationships suck. Like, I'm not your best friend. Like, can I be honest? I'm not your paid best friend. You need to develop healthy friendships. You need to improve your family relationships. Like, that's the work that a lot of people need to do. But they come into therapy and say, you know what, this is my paid friend, and I'm going to come here every week and that's my girlfriend, no, you need to improve your everyday relationships. You need to improve your relationships at work. And that's a lifestyle thing. A lot of people are suffering from depression and anxiety because of their lifestyle. They have a lifestyle that does not support being emotionally healthy. They have a lifestyle that does not support being mentally healthy. They're working far too much. They're working at jobs that they hate. They're not working enough. They don't have any friends. The friends they have are toxic. Their family relationships are toxic. They don't exercise. They don't eat well. They don't drink water. They don't have healthy responsibilities. They don't have healthy hobbies and interests. These are lifestyle things. And we want to blame brain chemistry. We want to blame DNA. But a lot of these reasons why people are depressed and anxious is lifestyle reasons. And we got to be willing to look at that. And then when I make those suggestions, work out, go for walks in nature, get out more, make friends, work on, improving the relationships with your family members and your friends, drink more water, stop eating out all the time. Like I've run down a long list. And guess what, y'all? They don't want to do that. They don't want to do none of that. Well, what do you think about depressive medication? Well, there was a study this summer that came out that said, brain chemical imbalance is not the cause of depression. So what is the medication really doing? Nobody ever thought about that. What's the medication really doing? It has a lot of side effects. I know that. A whole lot of side effects that come along with the medication. Is it making it better? Is it making it worse? I just give you this to think about. For a lot of us, the majority of us, is lifestyle. And we are in this collective conscious lifestyle that is like, it's crazy. It's crazy making. And we're wondering why people feel hopeless. They feel helpless. They feel despondent. They give up. They give up. Anything has to be better than this. Anything has to be better than this. Nothing has to be better than this. We're seeing it. We're seeing it everywhere. And if it ain't people taking other people out, it's people taking themselves out. And it's beyond sad. It's beyond sad. And we see these people and we think they got it all. We think they have everything. We think their life is great. Y'all don't know what's going on inside of people's minds. You just don't know. But, there's two sides of me. There's two sides of me when it comes to this conversation about suicide. There's two sides of me. There's a very empathetic side of me that says, oh my gosh, I can't even imagine reaching a point in my life where, I saw no way out. I just can't even imagine that, you know what? I just can't. I can't do it. I can't do it anymore. And then there's the other side of me that says, your family, your friends, your children, the sun, the sky, your pets, nature, like all of that's going to be gone. You sure? You sure? You sure that, I want you to think about these wonderful things that make being alive so amazing. You sure? Sure you want to do that? Sure you want to put people through this? So, yeah, I don't know. There's two sides of that coin when we talk about that conversation around suicide. Here's what I can assure you of. Here's what I can definitely assure you of. As hard as life gets for me, that will never be an option. That will never be an option. I'm not taking nobody out, and I ain't taking myself out. Last I checked, as crazy as life gets, As hard as life can be, as difficult as life can be, as humbling as life can be, and that's a lot of it. Life will humble you. I'm going to accept that. I'm going to accept that humbling. If I make mistakes, I'm going to own up to them. I'm going to accept that humbling, and I'm going to stay right here. I'm going to assume that all that stuff happening to me, that humbling that I'm going through, it has something to teach me, and I'm going to learn it. I'm going to learn it. I'm never going to leave this earth by my own hand. That's just not going to happen. That's not going to happen. I'm going to accept the humbling. If that's what it is, then that's right. Okay. I had to be brought down for a reason, and I'm going to try to find that reason. I'm going to try to find that reason. But a big part of that is because I know God. I know God like that. I know God like that. And every day it gets hard, and he's just like, all right, you know, today sucked. You know, like he and I, we always having these conversations, and he's like, yeah, today sucked. Today sucked. Won't always be this way. It's temporary, right? Life is cyclical. I'm always showing people the circle, the cycle, right? You're up, you're down. You're up, you're down. You're up, you're down. That's life, right? Sometimes when here's the going up. The up is real slow, so you'll have a great year, right? Ooh, I've been up for a while. But guess what I know is gonna happen? Here we go. I'm gonna come back down. Some of you in a season where you going down real slow, and you like, dang, I've been down. Oh man, it's been a while. It just ain't getting no better. I'm down. Here it come. It's coming back up. So no matter how long you're up or how long you're down, I want you to believe that, like I said, it's going to change. It's temporary. It's going to be different. So even when it feels bad, even when I'm down, I know it's going to get better. And so I just, say, okay, it's temporary. It's going to get better. And that better may happen all at once. That better may happen little by little. Like I go up little, but I'm going up. But it will happen, because that is one thing I know for sure. Having been on this earth for 54 years, I know for sure that change is the only constant. Things will change. That's it. Life is cyclical. And I've been around the sun too many times to know any different. Life is going to change. If it's good, it won't always be. If it's bad, it won't always be. That's it. I hope this word encouraged someone today. So if you needed this word, if you needed to be encouraged, I hope this encouraged you. Even in my somber moments, I want to encourage people. I really do. I believe that is why I'm here. I believe I was anointed to do that. God's had a lot of great plans for me over the course of my life, and has had me do a lot of amazing things. I feel honored to be chosen. Oh my gosh. I tell people all the time, every single one of us is chosen. Every single one of us is chosen to do something. And here's the thing, y'all. A lot of you are not stepping into that thing. Y'all not stepping into the thing you chosen to do. And you just, oh, I don't feel special. I don't feel like I'm chosen to do anything. You just not stepping into it. That's the problem. Look, you may not like it. You may not want to do it, but that's what you chose to do. And for a long time, y'all, I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to do this. So I was like, no, I'm not trying to talk to people. I'm not trying to step out on stages and talk to thousands of people. I'm not trying to make videos and make reels and all of that and have everybody, know who I am and walk up to me in the airport. I'm not trying to do that. And I'm the last person. Can I be honest? I'm the last person that wants to be famous. I don't want to be famous. I don't want to be internet famous. I don't want to be TikTok famous. I don't want to be famous. Okay? But then God told me, Anita, you going to do this. Like, this is what you're going to do. You're going to help someone. You're going to save someone. You're going to wake someone up. You're going to save someone's marriage. You're going to give a woman hope for her future with her healthy masculine man. You're going to give a man hope for his future, for his beautiful feminine woman. You're going to teach, you're going to guide, you're going to encourage, you're going to correct. Ooh, y'all know I be correcting, right? Yeah, this is what you're doing. This is what you're doing. I'm going to protect you. I'm going to keep you stored up while you do it. I'm going to make sure that, you have what you need. But yeah, I need you to do this. I need you to do this. Stop running. Stop running. And some of y'all are running. Some of y'all are running from what you called to do. But I hope I encourage some folks today, because life is hard, and it's getting harder by the day. It is getting harder by the day. This technology that we're on, our brain is thousands of years old. We can't even fully conceptualize what we're doing right now. It's going to be years from now before we figure out how this is affecting all of us, how the phone, the computers, and the social media and all of that. It's going to be years. It's like cigarettes. It's going to be years before we start having the disclaimer: if you use this, it could cause anxiety. If you use this more than X hours in a day, it could cause depression. Like, we're going to start seeing, like they have on the pack of cigarettes, we're going to start seeing that when you open up the app. So, disclaimer: if you are on Instagram more than an hour a day, this could cause anxiety, depression, hopelessness, and it's just a matter of time. Oh, she says, I'm praying for Boaz to find me in 2023. That's right. And let's stand in agreement. We're going to stand in agreement that that's exactly what's going to happen. And look, you got to be available. You got to be in preparation for the Boaz. You got to be where you're supposed to be, so he'll know to find you there. Remember that. You play a part too, okay? You play a part too in the Boaz finding you. You got to be where you're supposed to be. So don't think you're going to sit in your house and the Boaz is going to find you. That ain't how it works. You got to be out in the field somewhere doing something, and that's how he's going to find you. Remember that, okay? And prepare. Because some of y'all have been found by Boaz and you ain't ready. So I'm not going to go all off on that. But I have some people that I'm coaching right now that a good man has found them and they wasn't ready. So be storing up, be preparing now. I am saving this live. Thank you to everyone who purchased a badge. I cannot tell you how much I appreciate you. I cannot tell you how much I appreciate you pouring in to the platform. It helps. If you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please head over there. I plan on taking YouTube to the next level next year. I really do. That is where a lot of my content is going to be found, is over on YouTube. But please go over on YouTube, put in Better Love Movement. You'll see the channel everywhere, anywhere where you can find me is Better Love Movement. Okay. And subscribe to the channel and check out the channel. And I am considering, getting Patreon going in the new year. I'm just kind of going back and forth, talking with some other influencers about Patreon. But thank you so much for joining me today. I love each and every one of you. I really do. Love is the way. Love is the way. That is the way out of this. And I'm not talking about the feeling. I'm talking about the doing. Love is the way. The reason why I do what I do is because of love. Love is the way out of all of this mess. Okay? So keep that love in your heart. Keep your heart open. Remember my tagline. That's what I always say. Stay open to love. Okay? You cannot love from a closed heart. You cannot love from a walled off heart. I have to work on it myself. I suck at it. You're not alone. I suck at keeping my heart open. I suck at keeping the walls down. Okay? So you're not alone. I have to work on vulnerability every day, but stay open to love. That's how love is going to find you. If you're walled off, if you're closed down, love is not going to find you. Stay open. All right? Have a great day. Have a great weekend. and stay open to love.